sure it started recording. Okay, wait, zoom in a little bit, I think maybe. Alright, right there. Okay, here we go. Alright. Jonathan, so, you grew up in Muleshoe?
Yes.
Okay, and when did you graduate from high school?
I graduated in class 2010.
Okay, and what did you like to do for fun in high school?
In high school, I was in a lot of activities like baseball, football, track, cross country, band, FFA. So I always got like all my activities and stuff. They were always there for me. So I usually did all that for fun and stuff. Just hang out with friends every now and then. But really just schoolwork.
What instrument did you play in band?
Tenor saxophone. Still playing it.
You still play now?
Here.
Oh, you play at Eastern too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. How do you like the band here at Eastern? Is it better than like band in high school?
Oh, way better. People actually like pay attention, like they care about it. In high school, I was one of the very few in our band that cared about it. So I had my chance like to go to All State and stuff, and I barely missed it by 2 chairs. So it was pretty fun though.
That's cool. And here at Eastern, everybody actually like cares about music.
Yeah, like everyone pays attention and everything. It's just like a different atmosphere.
Oh, that's cool. Have you gone to any competitions, like band competitions, while you've been here at Eastern?
No, not really that I can think of. We've had a lot of concerts. We went to go watch a high school one, I think. A whole bunch of high school bands and stuff, and we've played at one. But I don't know if you'd consider it.
Like competing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're studying psychology, right?
Yes.
And why'd you choose psychology?
I figured that in Muleshoe, a lot of people would come up to me for advice and like for help and stuff, and so I try and help them or give them advice whenever I could. And I've never had anyone like actually had bad experience or anything from advice that I've given them. And a lot of people would tell me, "Oh, you should be a psychologist." I'd be like, "You're crazy." And after I was like, "Huh, I like giving advice and stuff. I don't see why not. Might as well get paid for something that you like to do."
Yeah.
And I like to help people. So,
what field of psychology do you want to go into? Do you want to be like a psychiatrist or a counselor?
Psychologist or a psychiatrist. And psychiatrist, I think it'd be pretty awesome. You get paid a lot more, and then I think it'd be really cool to work in like a mental institution or something like that. And most of the time people say, "Oh, there's something wrong with that person." I would disagree with that and just say, no, it just has different characteristics. So
that's pretty cool. What's been your favorite class that you've taken so far, like psychology class?
I'd have to say my very first psych class, and that's Psych 101, because I had Dr. J, and we've had some blast in those classes.
Have you taken his abnormal class yet?
No, but I'm going
to. One. That's pretty awesome. So, are you doing like really good in school? Would you say you get like pretty good grades?
Yeah, usually I have all A's and B's, like C's and stuff like that. Don't really come. If they do,
that's pretty awesome. Do you work really hard?
I try to work really hard. If I don't, I start slacking off. Then I like make sure like after that, and I realize that I make sure that I start working really hard.
So, what do you do for fun outside of college? Here in Patalis.
This huge city. I run, play sports with friends. Every now and then play music, listen to music a lot, and have parties every now and then at my house.
That's cool. Yeah. So you told me you lived with 2 girls, right?
Yes.
How did you meet the 2 girls?
One of them I met them at the arena playing basketball, and she was really cool, and so we ended up being friends. And then the other one, I met her because her cousin's like a brother to me and introduced me, and at the end they're like, "Oh, you should move in with us to help us out." And so I was like, "I don't know." We argued about it for a while, and after I was like, "Okay, I guess."
Have you always lived here in Patalis since you started going to school, or was there ever a time when you were going back and forth from Muleshoe?
No, I've actually always lived here every time I come to school. Just in the summers I go back to Muleshoe because I have to work.
Okay.
It's like where I get my money to pay for my tuition is
That's cool.
working at a potato factory. It sucks.
You didn't get any scholarships?
No, it really pissed me off. Like, I don't know.
So how often do you go back to Muleshoe, like besides not going in the summer? Do you go like ever for the weekend or anything?
Depending, because there are some weekends where I have to stay here and do stuff, or I have to work or something. But lately, I haven't actually been able to go home, but like twice. So it's been kind of weird. Like my family, usually I at least get to see them or go on trips and stuff, but I haven't seen them.
Are you really close with your family?
It's like half and half. It's it's like I love being around my family and stuff, but then there's like you have to have your space.
Yeah, definitely.
It's back and forth.
Yep. So where do you work at here in Portales?
I actually work in Clovis at Hobby Lobby.
That's pretty cool.
It's fun there. Managers are awesome.
All right, 5 minutes are up. Okay. Okay, ready?
Okay, Jose. So, you came to school, or you've been in Portales all your life, right?
Yeah.
So, high school and stuff, how was it for you?
It was okay. I mean, I just would go to school and that's about it. I didn't really have a lot of friends, but I didn't really like a whole lot of people in high school either. So I would just go and like deal with school and then get out. So and I'd try to get most of the school out of the way. So by my like, senior year, I was only taking like one class. I would just go in the morning and then just leave, and it's pretty much all I did. It was okay though.
So, any activities or anything you did in high school?
No, not really. I wasn't involved in any extracurricular activities just because nothing was really interested in me in high school because all we had was like 4-H or sports. Everybody was either really involved in sports or like 4-H and stuff. You had like the Cowboys and stuff, and none of that really interested me, so I didn't want to do any of that.
And what activity would you want to have been in if you could have been in one?
In band because I wish I was musically talented and I wish I could play. Well, yeah, band. I wish I would have been in band. I really wanted to learn how to play saxophone because my brother was really good at saxophone, and I think that would have been awesome to learn how to do that. But sadly, I am not very musically talented at all, which is weird. Like my whole family is. My brothers are, and like my dad is, and stuff. And everybody's like really musically talented in my family, and they like try to teach me, and there's like no way I can pick it up. It's really bad. It's awful.
Okay, so why'd you come to Eastern?
Just because it was close since I grew up here and it was free, I got a full ride scholarship, so I just thought it made sense to come here rather than make my parents pay for me to go somewhere else. I mean, I think it would have been fun to go somewhere else, like get the full college experience since I'm still like living with my parents, but like move somewhere and like go to the dorms and stuff. But it's fun. I think it was a good choice. I like it. It's
What do you like about Eastern?
just the smallness of it and that it's like everybody kind of knows everybody. And I mean, the class sizes are smaller and stuff. My sister goes to tech. She tells me about how like she goes to class with like 400 kids. I'm just like, well, then you don't feel like I don't know. I would just feel weird being with like so many kids. Like the teacher really doesn't even know who you are. Whereas here at Easter, the teachers actually like try to get to know you and like remember your name and stuff. And I like the smaller class sizes. It's pretty cool.
Do you do any activities or things like that here?
No, not really involved in any. I haven't found anything that I would really like to be involved in. I want to get involved in it because it would look really good like on a resume and stuff and just to be involved in some activity, but I haven't really found anything that really interests me.
And okay, so what things would you want to be in if you could be in stuff here at Eastern?
I think I have no idea. Maybe I don't know if there's any psychology clubs, is there?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I know there's a Psi Chi, I think it's called, or what's that one called? The one that's like an honor society for psychology, but I don't know. I'd want to be involved in like a club like that, but I don't think there is one around here. Other than that, everybody's either like in fraternities or something. That's not really. I don't want to be involved in that.
Yeah. Okay. What's your major?
Psychology with a minor in Spanish.
Awesome. Why'd you choose those?
Just because I actually didn't know what I wanted to do when I first came to school. I just like came to like kind of make my parents happy, like, oh, I'll go get a degree or whatever. And I really liked my psychology 101 class, and I was like, oh, well, I really like this class. So when it came time to take like an elective, I was like, I'll just take another psychology class and see if I like that one. And then I just ended up taking more and more, and I really, really liked it. So I was like, okay, I think this is what I want to do. And I don't think I want to be a psychologist when I grow up. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't want to be a psychologist. I just really like the field, and I like the classes and stuff, and I think it's really interesting what I'm learning about. And when I do get out of school, I think just having a degree is awesome, and especially degrees in psychology, they can like help you out in a bunch of different other fields. People will hire people with degrees in psychology for different stuff, I guess.
So what like field did you want to go into then?
I have no idea. I guess I'll figure that out when I grow up. No, I like retail a lot, like working in stores and stuff, and I think it'd be awesome to like work your way up in like retail and like become like a manager of like a store, like several stores and stuff. And I like clothes a lot too, and I like shopping. So I think retail would be. I'd want to do something that like that ideally.
Like a CEO or?
No, I think just I would like to manage a store for like maybe a couple of years and like get the hang of it. And I think my like dream in life would be like to own my own store. I guess maybe like my own boutique. But yeah, I guess that's what I would want to do.
That'd be awesome.
All